My name is Tabatha Coffey. I've been hairdressing 25 years. I travel the world doing hair shows and educating other hairdressers out there. My salon is so successful, there's a 3-month waiting list to get an appointment with me. I've devoted everything I have to this industry. I love it. And now I'm going to use my experience to help struggling salons get back on track. Kathy Bartolotta and her nephew Tim Provencher own Hair Lab in Woodland Hills, California.
My name is Tim. I've been doing hair for 20 years now.
I've always dreamed of having a salon, something a little different. And when Kathy came along, she was the one that kind of pushed me, like, hey, you can do this, let's do it.
I have never been in the hair business before, but my husband had passed away. So I put about $230,000 into the salon. That was like my whole life savings. The whole problem now is trying to get me paid back.
We need to double what we're bringing into the salon right now.
Oh, no! Tim and I are pretty lenient when it comes to the stylist.
Gorgeous, what's up?
Some of them are very professional, some of them aren't.
I'm not gonna put myself into ridiculous like what you tried to do to me.
I do think that they're too lenient. I think that they need to be more strict.
I cannot afford for this place to go under or even to stay like it is.
Right now, I could probably live maybe another 8 months. If this doesn't get turned around, then I really am in deep.
The secret to turning a struggling salon into a thriving business is 1 week with me. I'm Tabitha, and I'm going to change everything. I will clean up the management. That is disgusting. Shake up the staff. You look like a bunch of hillbillies. And transform every part of the salon. Turn this place around. I'm tough. I'm talented. I'm taking over.
Hi, how are you today?
Hey, how are you?
Just fine, thank you.
I'm Tabitha.
Hi, Tabitha.
How
Nice
are
to
you?
meet
It's
you.
very nice to meet you as well.
Thank you.
Where's Tim? Tim! You asked for my help, and I'm here, but I have a little surprise for you.
What?
You can come with me right now, actually, and I'll show you.
Let's go.
After you.
Before we get started watching the surveillance of the salon, I really want to know why you asked me here.
We have a good salon. We have a good crew. We just need to get more business. We need to pump it up, and we don't know how to pump it up. We've been in business almost 2 years, and we're just kind of like at a standstill. And I need your help because I need some money. I put all my money into the business.
And how much money did you put in?
It was about $230,000. And
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. And so I would like to have some of that back so I can enjoy life a little bit and not have to worry about how I'm going to pay my rent.
How much salary do you take
I
every
take
month?
$2,000 a month.
Okay.
And my rent alone is $2,000 a month. That's
So
it.
what about food and gas?
I go into my savings account, and it's getting smaller and smaller.
And how much longer do you think that can go on?
About 8 more months.
How much did you invest initially into the salon, Tim?
I didn't invest. Kathy came in as an investor.
You did not invest at all?
No, but...
Well, what's your income then? Your income is different from each other? What you
yes,
take home?
I don't take from the salon, I take from the chair.
But the chair's in the salon.
Yes.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to get my head around it.
Yes.
It's okay.
So I live off of that income.
And how much is that?
I have about an $8,000 overhead at home.
So you take $8,000 a month home,
Yes.
and Kathy takes $2,000 a month.
Yes.
Tim didn't put a dime into this salon, yet he's making 4 times the salary that Kathy's making. Something's not right here. Have you really never just kind of stood back and looked at your business? No?
Not like this.
I think you look very pretty.
She's being smacked in the face with the sleeve, and the stylist doesn't even seem to know.
Nope. Carrying on that conversation.
I mean, look, the girl keeps getting whacked in the face.
Gorgeous, what's up? What I'm gonna do without you, baby?
Is it like this when you guys are in there? Screaming across
I don't think
the
it was
salon?
not
and...
like that. There's not that screaming and that. That looks like a party.
What is that thing that she's applying the colour with, Tim?
Don't know. I've never seen that done.
It's not something that I would apply colour with at all.
No.
The client looks absolutely terrified.
She does.
She looks like she's about to cry. And just to throw another thing into the mix, I sent that client in.
Wow.
All right, let's keep going. That is disgusting, I'm sorry.
She wiped her face.
Wow.
The towel that's on the client's shoulder,
That's
and
bad,
she
Tim.
leans the client's head forward and wipes her face on the towel. That's disgusting.
We're so screwed. It's not connected anymore.
Oh, no.
You guys, don't use that shampoo bowl. I just broke it.
The sink's just been pulled off the wall. She's yelled it across the salon to announce it. Everyone's having a good laugh, and all the clients look horrified.
You know what? It's really pissing me off. It truly is pissing me off now. I've got so much at stake here. And
Yes,
it's
you do.
pissing me off that they're taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
But I'm pissed too because I let them do it.
Well, and Tim, you're letting them
I'm
do
letting
it
them do
too.
it too. It's not-
Because you know what? You are a hairdresser, and you should know what's professional and what's not, and that's shame on you. So give me your keys. I'm taking over.
It felt fantastic giving Tabitha the key. It was kind of like I was handing over responsibility. Thank you.
Right off.
Thank you.
We'll see if you thank me at the end of this,
Okay,
but come on,
Tabitha.
let's go.
See, I want to do a mantra with you every day. Let's do them together. Seriously.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, we'll do two. I'll put one in.
Hello? Would you all like to come up here? You can come closer, I don't bite.
Everybody looked like a deer in headlights. They're like, holy Tabitha's here.
I'm Tabitha, and I'm taking over. The three of us have spent the afternoon watching you all on surveillance cameras and seeing how you act, how you treat your clients. And I have to tell you, I am appalled. I sent in a client today to see what your work was like. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
So, who did this young lady's hair?
I did.
And how do you think it went?
I know she loves her haircut.
Sarah, do you love your haircut?
I wasn't happy with the color. I asked for red underneath, and I can't see the red.
I apologize.
And how do you feel about the technique?
The technique scared me. I hadn't seen it before, and it was messy, and it got all over me, and I felt really stiff.
Would you feel comfortable coming back?
I would say that it would be a waste of my time to come back to have it done.
That's fair.
How do you feel?
Oh, I'm very disappointed. I've got so much friggin' money invested in this place, and I cannot afford for this place to go under. It needs to get better in order for me to start making money. And Tabitha's here. She's here to help us now. And thank God for that, because I didn't realize how bad it was, and Tim didn't either.
Kathy's life is on the line. This is their business, and it will all change. I've cancelled all your appointments for the week because I am taking over, and some of you may not last. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. sharp, we're having a staff meeting. So clean up your stations, and Tim and Kathy, why don't you take me on a tour?
Gladly.
Show me around. Do you have cleaning people come in?
We have a gal that's here 5 days a week.
Look at this.
Oh my God.
That's 5 days
No,
a week. Let me tell you, that is not 5 days a week.
Right.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Yep, I agree. And if State Board came
That
in
is
and saw that,
disgusting. What would State Board do if they came and saw that?
we would be fined.
More in there? More in there. So there you go. That's disgusting. And as
disgusting.
you said, and look at that. So even if you wipe it off, look at that. Nice big stain.
Yeah.
These are disgusting. They don't look like they've ever been scrubbed. Here's your broken sink right here. The pipe's actually out. It's totally, look, it's totally
Pulled out.
disconnected, totally pulled out.
You know, when Tabitha points things out, I get mad at myself. Why am I not seeing that? Why does she come in here in one day and see this and I don't see it?
And then over here, I'm kind of in the back.
So you, this is you.
I used to be up front, and that was really just loud, crazy, and I was
I'm right at the front desk in my salon because that's exactly where I like it, so I can see everything that goes on. Tim needs to take control of his business and open his eyes to what's going on. You're the owner and you're hiding in a corner. Put a door on and it's in a closet.
And I really am very glad and grateful that you are here, because it is pretty disgusting to see what's been going on with the cleaning, with the lack of cleaning.
You're right. You know what? Look, I'm upset. You know, you should be upset because it is your business.
You're right, it's very serious, because it's like, if this doesn't get turned around, then I really am in deep.
Are you guys 50-50 partners?
Actually, 51-49.
But why do you have the controlling partner over Kathy?
It's on paper, where there's no controlling partner, you know?
But so why don't you change it on paper?
We could.
Tim and Kathy aren't equal business partners, yet he didn't put a dime into this salon. Kathy put everything she has into it. It's ridiculous. Did you go into this with some kind of plan to make sure you paid her back in a timely manner?
Of course we did. You
Okay,
know?
so
But
what is
we're
the
coming
plan?
Up, the money coming in is coming up short. You know, we're breaking even, you know.
From what I'm understanding, Kathy's not being paid back. I mean, she's not even really being paid enough to even live because she's living off savings, right?
What would you suggest?
Well, if you paid commission on $8,000 a month, that's $4,000 a month in the salon's pocket right there.
I mean, everybody's making out to seem like my poor little Aunt Kathy's pushing a shopping cart or something, you know? It's like, come on. No, she's not pushing a shopping cart.
Tim, do you adjust your salary? If it's not a good month, will you take home less?
Not usually, no.
Why?
I have expenses at home, and I have to pay my expenses. I have to pay my house payment. I have a lot of expenses. I mean, if I was making a lot extra money or extra money at all that I would have, I wouldn't mind.
If this is the best that Tim can do as Kathy's business partner, Kathy may be in real trouble here. Coming up.
I'm using the low light every so often just to... Sorry.
You're not paying any attention to what they're doing?
I have a client. You deal with it.
Go.
First thing this morning, I had the stylist meet me at the salon at 9 o'clock so that we could sit down and I could have a staff meeting with them. I really wanted to find out what their feelings were about what was going on in the business. Good morning. Have a seat.
I'm definitely nervous. I think we're gonna talk about a lot of great things. Things that are hard, but things that need to be talked about.
You know, I asked you guys here and not Kathy and Tim because the only way that I can help you is to know from you guys what you feel is not working, what needs to be changed, and what's going on in this business. So, what's going on?
I just think that there was really no rules that were set, at least for me.
Everyone should live by their own rules.
You're an adult.
Right, but I do, and if you guys see me, I'm always clean, my stuff's all, you know.
One at a time. It does my head in.
We just need a reminder every so often to
right.
bump it up again and remember what's professional and what's not professional.
What's Tim doing?
He's in his corner doing hair, and I see Tim more like a part of us.
I don't really see him as a manager, I just see him as a guy that I work with. A really cool guy that I work with, but not really as the manager. I think of Kathy firsthand before I think of Tim.
I don't think Tim is involved at all. Everything is basically dumped on her.
I mean, do you all think that Kathy does a good job at the front desk?
Yes. She just has a lot on her plate, too.
But as great as Kathy is and all the things that she does, the one language that she can't speak in this business is hairdressing.
And Tim can.
And Tim can, exactly. Again, it's called kind of leadership and managing your business. But the thing that will fall down on all of that is if you guys don't step it up. What I need to work on with you all is your skills. So I've organised for some clients to come in so that I can see what kind of hairdressers you are, and then I can assess your skill set.
Good morning. How are you today?
Hi, how are you?
Fine. I'm Kathy, and your name is?
Laura.
I'm Alex. Jessica, nice to meet you. Come on over.
So I see the picture you're looking for. I have a couple questions. Are you a high maintenance person, or you like low maintenance with your hair care? Like low maintenance?
Yeah.
Because going with a super solid blonde, you're gonna have the roots coming in and you're gonna have a lot more maintenance, but we can actually do some panels and do some really heavy pieces in there to get that blonde.
Yeah.
After seeing Tim at work, I realised that he's a very confident stylist.
Hi, Laura. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. I see you brought a picture in.
Yeah.
And
America.
excuse me?
Her name is America.
America? All right. What is it that you do? Occupation?
I just need something simple because it's just, you know, I go to school every day.
School, okay.
Yeah.
So you
Can
wanna
I
start
just
this one?
jump in, because it's painful for me now. I can't actually do it for much longer. Julianne is a bunch of nerves, and it's so bad she can't do a job properly. Tell me about what you do to your hair. Do you blow dry it?
Yes.
And how much time do you spend on your hair?
5 minutes max.
And is that because you don't like putting a lot of, you don't have the time to put into your hair? So obviously you need something that is really easy. Have a conversation with her, okay? Because you're going to set yourself up to fail. Do you agree?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You like it pretty much on the long side. How long ago you got a haircut about?
Ooh, I would say in November last year.
Oh, really? You're a bad boy. What? You don't take care of yourself?
I do.
All right. Here would be my suggestion for you.
Yes.
Because you're telling him, okay, that he's not taking care of himself. So instead of doing that, because that could be offensive to a client.
Yes.
Did that offend you?
A little bit.
A little bit, there you go.
Get mad with me.
Yeah. Maybe he was growing his hair. All right,
You're
so
right.
instead of criticizing him, then you need to find out what their normal schedule is, okay?
Perfect. I don't think for a salon owner to go after my work with the customer, I don't think that is professional.
I'm mainly doing the highlight. I'm using the low light every so often just to... Sorry.
Calm voice, inside voice, not outside voice.
She said that she could tell I was nervous, and when I'm nervous, I speak loud, and I know that.
What do you think of the work that everyone's doing? Have you looked at anything, or
No.
you haven't looked?
I mean, I peeked. I've actually went
You
up.
can't do it both ways, my friend. You can't say, no, I haven't looked, and then tell me I've picked.
Definition of look.
Definition of look is to see something with one's eyes.
Yes,
How's
I
that?
have.
Okay. Tim, I have a newsflash for you. This is your business. Act like it. You know, Tim, you've been stuck back there in your own little corner without having any kind of interest in what anyone is doing. You're just, oh, I don't know what I can do. Oh.
Get your ass over there and look at those people.
Yeah,
I need to
your
get my ass over
and
there and
look
rinse
at
my
them.
client, actually.
You tell him.
Yeah, go, go.
You know? I have a client. You deal with it.
Go.
I don't know if this is how Tim acts on a daily basis, but it was really out of line. You really need to work on your foiling.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And you need to really work on checking your haircuts as well. It's discipline.
Right. Right.
For the amount of time that it took you to do those foils, I'm not seeing the payoff on the end of it.
Okay.
And from a client's point of view, when they've paid for something and they want to see it, they want to see it. Do you agree?
Sure, yes.
No, you don't have to agree with me. I don't need to be yes. I'm giving you my opinion. That's all.
Okay.
All I can obviously get is an okay, so I'll just keep going.
Well, just ask me something and I'll answer it.
Well, I've asked you several things, and all you do is get twitchy and say okay to me.
Because I don't know what the right thing is to say to you, so...
There is no right thing. You just say what you think.
Oh.
I don't... There is no right thing to say to me. I'm not looking for a right thing. I'm looking for the truth, and I keep giving you feedback, and you keep okaying me. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The haircut looks very nice.
Thank you. Thank you. She likes it.
Fantastic.
If you like what you see, you owe me a kiss.
Oh, yeah?
Marzi likes to flirt with her clients. Really inappropriate behaviour. Would you flirt with all your clients?
I do.
It's
But not
highly
in a-
inappropriate.
Not in a cheap way. I don't do it
Asking
in
a client
cheap
for a
way.
kiss
No,
isn't
most of
probably
my
the
customers-
classiest thing that I've ever heard of. So she resists critique, and she has a real attitude. She needs to change all of these things if she wants to be viewed as a professional hairdresser. You're here to cut hair, not to flirt and talk about kissing clients and not to shout across the salon anymore. Tim, you need to set the tone.
Yeah.
You are the lead stylist. You're the head guy. You're the owner of the salon. Your stylists need to look at you for, you know, motivation and to want to aspire to be like you.
I pay attention, and I've been watching and been listening, and if it takes being tougher to get more respect, then that's what I have to do.
I learnt a lot today about all of you guys. And There are some things that you, across the board, need to work on. There are some decent stylists at this salon, but their laziness is bringing this place down. If they don't step up, Kathy will lose everything. Thank you for today. You guys need to be here tomorrow morning at 9, so get your stuff, get out of here, and I'll see you in the morning. Coming up, I'm not an alarm clock, my dear. You are old enough to get your ass to work on time.
Oh, okay.
Kathy needs a wage that she can live on.
I don't think that's the best idea.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
It's gonna be a good day, and we're gonna go
Hey,
get 'em.
good morning.
Good
How are
morning.
you? Good morning. Hi, gather round. Where's Julianne? She's missing?
Yeah.
All right. I guess Julianne's late because all of you are here. So, I'm not waiting for her. It's not fair on everyone else, and I don't tolerate lateness. We have a big day coming up. We have, you know, our reopening day. So, this morning, you're going to go out and market yourselves and market this salon. And I want each of you to bring in at least one new client so that you can show the salon off. If you do a great job on that new client, it's the best word of mouth. You will get more clients from that.
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Julianne,
Good morning. Hello.
you're late.
You're late.
Oh, no, I'm not late.
Yes, you are. You're late. It's called setting an alarm clock, Julianne. Get your ass out of bed. Every other one of your team members is here, and you're late.
Okay, I'm late. You're right. I am late.
I'm not an alarm clock, my dear. You are old enough and big enough to set your own alarm and get your ass to work on time.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to be your staff's wake-up call? Because to me, it's unacceptable.
No, we are adults. We know what time we have to be here.
I need everyone to get their things together, grab some cards that I have for you, and get out of here. Okay? Get your stuff together. Hey.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's great to see you. This is Eliane Henry, and Eliane has her own PR agency here in LA. Kathy and Tim are so close to Hollywood, they should be marketing themselves to local talent. So I set up a meeting with one of Eliane's industry clients so I could help get them started. So you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Good.
Tim, Kathy, this is Robin Helga Coleman, and she is one of the American Gladiators.
Oh, cool.
And the American Gladiators actually have a photo shoot next week, and I thought that it might be a good opportunity for you to meet Helga and, you know, pitch yourselves and possibly work with them on this shoot.
That would be fantastic. We would love to be involved.
Well, I've had the same hairstylist for 10 years. So what do you think you could bring to the table that I might be missing?
Well, when I'm thinking gladiator, I'm thinking Samson Goliath thing, you know, and want to do a big, you know, strength with the style and with the colors in the style. I guess I was going to put in, add pieces in and add like hair pieces to make it futuristic. You can have some metallic in there. You can have some flair in there, make it really cool, really industrial, futuristic.
Tim sucked. He was so nervous. He really couldn't give her a clear idea as to what he would do. You have to tell her what sets you apart, what ideas you have for her, you know, tap into who she is instantly, and then, you know, sell it.
How I would elaborate more on.
Elaborate more, and then what will you do to, like, get people like me to come to the salon? How do you become the other hairdresser?
We have a wonderful salon, very cutting-edge, stylish place right up the road here. And the best part, too, are you local out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to go into the city anymore.
That's true. How did you know I went to the city?
They usually do until they find us.
Oh, okay. See, now that's good.
I actually started to see Tim's pulse. He started to show that he was a little passionate about it.
Got a photo shoot coming up, like I said, Sunday. Maybe I should bring some of my friends in and see what you can do.
That'd be great.
Yeah?
I would love it.
That would be exciting.
Who's your hairdresser? Going out and marketing the salon, I love that. To me, that just helps my confidence, and that is something I don't have a problem with.
You've been to the same guy for 15 years, right?
I was very excited to go and promote the salon and bring some new customers. but I didn't think it's gonna be in this way. I thought promoting like that, just hanging flyers, was cheap.
After lunch, I took Tim and Kathy back to the salon. It was time to sit down so I could discuss with them what I think the real problem in this salon is. There's still an elephant in the room for me that I want to address with you both, and that is your partnership. I have never, ever come across anyone that does what you do, and that's take all of your earnings out of your business and not put anything back into your business.
Kind of makes me, makes me feel like you think I'm lazy, I don't do anything around here.
I have an idea.
I know our idea.
Do you?
What is it?
To pay out of my income.
So how would that work, though?
I pay to the salon or to Kathy out of what I make.
Look, Tim, Kathy needs a wage that she can live on.
And I'm the one that is short, and so then I'll be in your position for a while. It's like, what do you, so I don't think that's the best idea.
Tim told me that if one of them was going to be broke, it was easier if it was Kathy. Ask. I actually pay myself like my stylist as a commission basis. And the rest of my commission, the house portion of my commission goes right back into my business. And that's what helps grow my business. That's what helps, me to be able to market. That's what helps me to be able to do education.
That makes sense.
What I'm looking at trying to do is take the burden off both of you.
Okay.
Okay, and kind of even the playing field of stress that you're both obviously feeling.
Right.
And try and get Kathy, to double her salary so she has a living wage.
I have no problem with putting money into the business. Now it's time just to, like you said, get a little more formal.
Not a little bit more formal, really formal. And I have someone local that you can talk to.
Oh, you do? Good.
Okay. I gave them the name of a local business attorney that can draw up the papers and get this started. Bill will be very happy to work with both of you to come up with a business plan.
Thank you.
So that you can get Kathy paid back and build this business.
That was such a relief because this is an answer for us, and it's a way to give me some money back to really get the salon going in the direction that it should.
I got it.
Kathy.
I got it.
Kathy can hold it.
I got it.
Kathy's got that one.
It's mine.
Kathy's whole demeanor changed when I gave her the attorney's card. You could see the stress taken away when I gave her a solution to this problem.
No, that's fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome. After I sorted things out with Tim and Kathy's partnership, it was time to see how the staff did with their marketing event. Did you hand out all the flyers?
We made more copies.
You did?
Yes.
Excellent news. That's good news. Do you think you got business to come to the reopening?
Yes.
We might have gotten
too many.
Yeah.
Too many, never can be too many.
Yeah.
That's great. When I asked everyone how they enjoyed their day of marketing, Marcy complained.
I felt very cheap to go to walk in the street just like that and interview people. It's like they're looking at you cheap with a flyer. I thought it's not professional.
It's no surprise. She has an attitude and she's lazy. You know what, Marcy? If you spent less time working on your attitude and more time building up your business, everyone would be satisfied. The purpose of this is going out there and marketing yourselves and the salon, but it's also about doing it as a team because that will show through when we reopen. So, the next thing that I think actually needs to be done in here is renovate this place.
All right.
I'm going to make some improvements in here, but I think it would be quite fitting if Tim started making a little bit of improvement himself. I've got a surprise for you.
You don't trust her, do you?
It's time for you to find that inner warrior that you have and show some passion. And it's time for you to knock down the wall and break out your little box in there. What do you think?
Let's go. So we can take this wall out.
Camera would be better.
You think?
Oh.
You can kick it. You can kick it. It's fun. Oh, yeah.
Seen Tim hit the wall? It was a little bit scary. I thought the poor guy was going to break his ankle or something.
Coming up, My problem is with your attitude.
I'm not gonna put myself into ridiculous like what you tried to do to me.
The bottom line is your client isn't happy.
Okay.
I greeted the staff this morning and I was really excited to show them the renovation and all the changes that I'd made. You know, I think the improvements that I've made are really going to make this salon pop. So I'm really excited to show you all. I can't wait. But I want you excited.
All right, let's go.
Come on, let's go take a look. Go on in, everyone.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Look at this.
Look at that.
Oh my God, that is awesome.
What do you guys think?
Wow.
Have a look around, go on. Look around. Tim was hidden in a corner and the place felt claustrophobic. So I tore down some walls to open the place up and make it feel more spacious.
I'm not in the closet anymore.
When I walked in, the first thing was, this looks fantastic. I was amazed at the brick wall in the back. I love the fact that the salon is now opened up, the walls that came down. The front of the salon where the product is with the hair lab, it's really awesome. The reception desk, there's a lot of good things.
What I did with the desk is put the steel on. It just makes it look much more modern and follows through with the whole theme of the salon.
This is cool. I mean, this is amazing. I love the modern feel and the, you know, the raw materials used. I just thought it was just right up our alley.
Tim, you're out of the cupboard. You know, it was really important for me to create a space for you that you still felt that you had some privacy, but that you were visible to your staff and to your clients. I replaced Tim's walls with glass so that he's really able to manage his staff. There's no more hiding, Tim. You guys need to get your station set up. Okay, clients will be here soon. I was really excited to get the day started and get the clients in, so I really got the staff pumped up for the grand reopening. I just need to make sure that you work on your communication and your consultation, your time management, and no crazy colour techniques. Okay? Your number one thing is to work on your falls. I don't want to see any spots. I want them to be nice and neat, but more importantly, the end result, I don't want to see any bleeding. I need you to make sure that you work on your consultations. Muzzy needed to work on her attitude and to stop flirting with clients. No asking for kisses and nice and professional.
You will.
Hi, Georgina. How are you? How you doing today?
Good.
Good. Come on back. I'll take you to Shannon.
It looks like the marketing paid off, but there's a bigger surprise in store for everyone. Hey, how are you, Robin?
How are you guys doing?
I'm good. It's so good to see you. How is everything?
Oh, great.
Robin has just come into the salon with a group of her American Gladiator friends. If everything goes well with the Gladiators, this could be a huge step toward attracting local TV celebrities into the salon.
Can you do straight with long?
I'll do. How about if I'll do what I think and you're gonna be amazed?
I wanted to get some highlights. I actually wanted blue. You think you can do that? Yes, no?
Blue in your hair, I don't have.
Muzzy didn't really seem very happy doing Erin's hair blue, but that's what the client wanted.
She wanted to do the blue.
I wanted to put a little blue in it.
That would be fun.
Don't have it.
Extensions, you know, put a little blue in it.
You don't have any blue?
No. And we use it.
Can make blue.
I don't have it.
Muzzy gave me the excuse she didn't have any blue colour, so I went to find some from another stylist.
Yes.
Linda Marie has blue. I've already asked her. You can use it. There you go.
Thank you so much.
So you know what you're doing? You're
Yes,
going
we
to
know what
get
we're doing.
started
We're
with
gonna get a
Robin.
bowl, we're gonna get mixing up, and we're gonna get to work.
You know, I like keeping this blonde up for summertime. You know?
So just
So-
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Julianne really struggled with the consultation, so I had to step in. What level are you using with your low lights?
6.
Do you think doing a level 6 is the right colour? If you think it is, it's fine. I mean, you know, I'm just asking you. I'm asking you as a colorist to colorist. I have my way of doing it, you have yours. Julianne and I were discussing Beth's natural colour level. The communication wasn't clear, and her client was feeling like Julianne didn't know what she was doing.
This is definitely
So
a level 7.
if you think that's a level 6, then go for it.
Right. Thank you.
Your foils actually look very nice, and you're not working on them. They look much neater.
Tabitha said the highlights look great, and she had a lot of positive feedback for me today, which was really nice.
How's the colour looking?
It didn't. You don't like it? No, I don't think it even came out.
Why don't you like it?
I don't like the results. Very simple. I don't like what we did. I didn't agree with it.
But your client wanted the blue.
Don't make me feel bad or keep commenting on it.
I don't make you feel bad. I just try to explain you.
Try and have a look.
Sometimes.
And you know what, Marcy? Please don't argue with the client.
I don't.
You're here to take care of the client, so. She's blaming the client for asking for something. Look at the way she's blow-drying the client's hair. The client looks miserable. I mean, you can see she's pissed off. So you need to go in and put the fire out and solve the problem.
Hi. I'm Tim. I know we met today. I'm gonna tell you too, I'm sorry about that, what's going on. But if you want some blue, if you want to stick around, I can put some, with the extension, some blue. I mean, this is something that shouldn't have happened. We'll get you dry, and then I'll take care of that for you. Sorry about that.
Okay. Tim took over Marzy's client and finished the blow dry. Marzy went out the back, and I went to have a conversation with her. My problem is not with your work. My problem is with your attitude.
This is my kind of business.
Marzy.
You do your business your own way. I'll do it my way. I do it.
So you don't give the
I'll
client.
do it. If I don't do it, I'm not gonna put myself into ridiculous like what you tried to do to me. I'm sorry. I'm so many years in the business. I don't need that.
You've done nothing but complain. You've done nothing but give me an attitude, and you've been resistant to me every single step of the way.
Not at all.
The bottom line is your client isn't happy. And frankly, that's not acceptable to me.
Okay.
So what do you think?
She did a pretty decent job. It's a little nervous at first, and you guys are phenomenal.
Julianne got off to a really rocky start with her client, but the colour actually looked great. Would you come back to Julianne?
Of course.
You would?
Of course they would.
Do a couple up in the front on this side.
Tim took over Marzy's client and really turned the situation around. Tim put some blue extensions in Erin's hair so that she would get the colour she wanted and be happy.
But they did an amazing job, and just everybody, so I felt really great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And would you come back and see Tim again?
Yes, definitely.
Please
I would
do.
see any of these people just to come here, you know?
Tim really started to look at what his team were doing, and he started to act like a lead stylist and owner. And that will be really good for business at Hair Lab. You all look fabulous. You're welcome. Let's go back and have a chat. I've got some final thoughts for you and Kathy. So you should drive this business. And you have proven that you can do the work. So you should raise your prices by 20%. And if you do raise your prices by 20%, that's 20% more that you're bringing in your income, which can go towards paying back Kathy.
Sounds like a win-win.
I like that.
I like it too.
Yeah.
Marzy, on the other hand, her attitude has not improved since I've been here. Every time you offer her a piece of advice, she's totally resistant to it. You know what? Her customer service should be unbelievable. She should be making sure those clients are absolutely taken care of from the second they walk in to the second they leave, not left standing around told that she doesn't have the colour, and then actually given an attitude. And I recommend that you put Marzy on probation. My final recommendation for both of you is to go back to what we sat down and spoke about the other day, which is your partnership. We sat down and talked about you writing something formally up on paper to talk about, you know, a payment plan to pay Kathy back and getting Kathy a living wage, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So let's go out and talk to the staff. They should be wrapped up by now. Coming up.
Like, rules can't keep being broken. If they are, there's going to be probation, and if people can't work, and that might not be the best place for you.
I saw a lot of you really step up today and showed me that you were doing great work, taking care of clients, and really doing what you need to do to drive yourselves and this business forward. I do have some final recommendations for all of you. One of my recommendations is that Tim here, as lead stylist and owner of the salon, actually charges some of the lower end prices in here. So I've recommended that Tim raise his prices across the board by 20%.
Tim should definitely change his prices. To get in to see the owner of a salon should cost you a lot more money.
You know, Julianne, you charge some of the highest prices in here.
I don't really charge that much.
Yours are at a higher end. And I have actually recommended to Tim and Kathy that you lower your prices so that you reevaluate your prices to be in line with everyone else's in the salon.
Okay.
Tim, Kathy, and I had a conversation discussing what happened with Muzzy and your client today.
No, just with the client, she was very disappointed because she felt like you were arguing with her.
I didn't argue with her. I was upset about the result.
The thing...
Very easy.
Well,
Very
now you're kind of arguing with Tim, but I have to tell you, Muzzy, it was the attitude. I honestly, I mean,
one word
Tim.
From someone that really know me a little bit more than you.
Like, rules can't keep being broken. If they are, there's going to be probation, and if people can't work and live with us within, you know, the hair lab, then it might not be the best place for you, you know?
You sound like an owner, my friend. You sound like an owner. You do. Not only do you sound like an owner, you actually sound like a passionate owner,
Right.
which I have to say, I'm a little gobsmacked. All right, one more thing left for you guys.
Ah.
Here's your key back.
It's our salon again. Yeah.
It is, it's your salon again. So you guys need to follow through with all these rules because you never know. I may just come back and see.
Well, you're welcome to.
I say that. Good luck.
Bye, Tabitha.
Thank you.
Tim and Kathy really took the lead at the salon today, and they really showed me that they want to be successful business owners. And everyone really worked together except Muzzy. She lost them business today, and if they continue on this road with Muzzy's attitude, they will lose a lot more business. But we'll see. I left Hair Lab 6 weeks ago, and when I go and see Tim and Kathy today, I hope they've put a business plan in action to pay Kathy back. I hope Tim has stepped up and he's taking charge of his business and leading his staff. How is business?
Business is fine. Business is really, I'm proud of what's happening. We're seeing a lot of referrals, and it's going really well.
It's got no place to go but up. I am making more money now. Last month, I took home $3,000 instead of $2,000.
That's good. So you've drawn up a business plan. You know how you're going to pay Kathy back her money.
It's already done.
That's great.
We have other business things going on too.
We do.
So,
What kind of things?
like you were saying, how I need to step up as an owner. I'm going to be stepping up. I'm going to be taking over everything. Kathy's going to be leaving within 6 months.
What are you going to do?
I have a couple of friends in Tulsa that are in the real estate business, and I'm going to join them in the real estate business.
And how do you feel about shouldering all the burden by yourself?
This is my dream. This is my salon, and I will step up to it.
All right, I'm going to go and say hi to the staff, check in with them.
All right.
Tell me about yelling across the salon and being a little bit more professional.
I used to scream a lot. I don't think I do now. When Tabitha told me, don't scream, don't shout, you know what? She's right. I could keep my own personality, but in a low key.
Has Tim been more active in the business?
It's been nice to have Tim a real, intricate part of the salon.
Tim and I are working towards making this the best salon, and I truly believe that we can do it because with his determination and the stylists that we have, there's absolutely no reason this can't be the best salon.
I was really surprised to learn that Kathy is leaving the salon. Tim has stepped up and is taking leadership of his salon and running his business. I really hope he does follow through and lead his staff, because if he does, they could have a very successful salon. And I hope they do. Next time on Tabitha's Salon Takeover.
Oh my God! That is fucking disgusting.
I'm just so embarrassed about it. How could it have gotten this bad?
Candlin might be on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
I have to be honest with you, about 1,000 things going on.
In your head?
In my head. But I am definitely not crazy.
Do it, just do it.
I'm trying to tell you something important.
Yes, you are.
Stop crying.
I know, I don't know why I never cry.
For more info and behind-the-scenes footage, go to bravotv.com.